Casio, factoring techniques, difference of two squares.
Hello Casio Nation! Welcome back to another video of our Casio Tech Talk. And for today, we will discuss a grade 8 topic which involves a factoring techniques of difference of two squares. Given any difference of two expressions, we can always apply the special product of sum and difference of the square root of each of those two expressions to become the factor of the difference of two squares. Now, how do we do that? Suppose we have two expressions. The first expression may be an a squared, and then the second expression is b squared, and we are getting their difference. The factor of these two expressions, the difference of these two expressions, is simply the square root of the first term plus the square root of the last term multiplied by the difference of the square root of the first term minus the square root of the last term. Okay? So now, given our number 1, we have here x squared minus 16. Now, the first expression is x squared. So that will be a squared is equal to x squared. Now, we get the square root of both sides of the expression. The square root of a squared is a, and the square root of x squared is x. Now, the second expression is 16. So that will be the b squared. So b squared is equal to 16. If we get the square root of both sides of the expression, we can have b to be equal to positive 4. Now, using this value, we can substitute the value of a, which is x, and the value of b, which is 4. And that will be x plus 4 multiplied by x minus 4. And this will be the factor of x squared minus 16. Now, let's try to use our calculator to check whether our factoring is correct or not. Now, we use the dual function on our Casio FX 570ES Plus. Now, what we need to do is we just need to type in the same function or the same equation as we have in our answer. So that will be x squared minus 16, and then we use the dual function, the colon, that can be accessed to alpha and this button here. And then we write in the answer, which is x plus 4 times x minus 4. And what we need to do is we need to press calc and then try to write any value of x. So let's say I want 9. So the value of x is 9. So when x is 9, x squared minus 16 is 65. And if you press equal sign again, the factor x plus 4 times x minus 4 when x is equal to 9 is also 65. So what we need to remember is for an equation to be equal, the left and the right side values should also be equal. So in this case, both numbers or the expressions on the left and the right side of the equation both have 65 when the value of x is 9. So if we need to try another value, just check, let's say 0.8. When x is equal to 0.8, x squared minus 16 is negative 384 over 25, and x plus 4 times x minus 4 is also negative 384 over 25. So that means our factoring is correct. Now, let's go to the second one. We have 4a squared minus 9. If we let the first term a squared to be equal to the first term, which is 4a squared, and then we get the square root of both sides, then we have a is equal to 2a. Take note, this is just a representation of the first term, not necessarily the variable of the given expression 4a squared minus 9. Okay, so a will be, or the first term will be 2a. Then we have the second term, b squared is equal to 9. We get the square root, and we get the square root of 9, which is 3. So therefore, the first term here will be 2a, and the second term will be 3. So if we get and substitute these values to our general special product, then that will be 2a plus 3 multiplied by 2a minus 3. Now let's go and answer and try to check if our factor of our second example is correct. So we have here 4a squared minus 9, and then we use the column part and write our factor 2a plus 3 multiplied by 2a minus, and then we press calc, and the value of a, let's say I want value is 5, and then press 0 equal sign. So we have 4a squared minus 9 is 91, and our answer previously 2a plus 3 times 2a minus 3 is also 91. So to check another example of value of a, then we just need to press calc equal sign or calc again, and let's say I want 0.05. Then press equal sign, and then I have for the first expression 4a squared minus 9 is negative 899 over 100, as well as our answer 2a plus 3 times 2a minus 3 also give us a value of negative 899 over 100, which means our factor for number 2 is also correct. Now, can you do this one?